Hello and welcome to my game review of the last game I played. I'm now in the practice tool to see what I could have done differently or how I could have avoided some deaths, because in the last video, which is linked down in the description, I got really nice comments about what I should be doing differently. The first one was about my voice being too quiet, and also I should be talking more comfortably, and that's, I think, going to get better over time, obviously, but I try to focus on that. As well as the second comment. So the second comment advice was that I should be playing less passively and looking more for my jungler. And also in the comment, it was really long and nice. I was advised for every single death what I could have done differently, or how I could have I could have seen it coming or something. So let's see if I can learn from my deaths. So I will just show you the comments and quickly look over my first death, because there was written that I could have just looked at the minimap, because I was quite lost. I wasn't having any plan anymore, and really stupidly I face checked something where I already saw Pantheon hovering. So let's skip to that point. I saw Pantheon going here. That's also what I saw in the video, so I kind of grieved by going there, but I didn't think he would go in our jungle. I didn't pay enough attention to his exact moving, because that would just be insane, I thought. But I didn't know he wasn't alone. How could I have known that he isn't alone? And now actually in our jungle. Didn't have good vision, but I still feel like it's quite hard to find out that he's likely in my own jungle. I don't know if I ever saw Miss Fortune earlier, so let's see here on the minimap if Miss Fortune is showing earlier while I'm pushing. Sona is? Okay, Sona was here. Then Pantheon is moving this direction. But there are no camps up, so as soon as he realizes that, I think he should just go to his own jungle. And yeah, I still don't see how I could have avoided that death, or how could I have known that two people are camping this bush. Obviously, I knew Pantheon was somewhere around, but that Miss Fortune is here and not doing something else, something a little bit safer than staying in our own jungle, really surprised me. Maybe that's a thing in gold elo that's new, because, well, I just climbed to gold and I'm facing better opponents now. But okay, I still think I would make the same mistake again, very likely. So not really great for the first learning, but okay. Maybe I should have not used my ward to ward the Drake, but warded the bush instead. Okay, not that important. I think we will just skip to my next death. So my second death was while we were fighting Baron, or Jinx was saying, okay, fight Baron. I wasn't really happy with this call, but anyways, I was committing, so it's right for my viewer to say, if you commit, you should be paying more attention where the enemies can come from. So let's see. I was hitting Baron as hard as I could, because I already thought it was quite dangerous to do that, so it should be done as quickly as possible. And now I saw Malzahar, and then I'm throwing my E somewhere very far. I shouldn't do that. I should just hold my E and let the enemies run into me. I really wanted to catch Misfortune there, but okay. It was too late. I think I was really concentrated on trying to catch someone there, and I only got Sona, right? Yes. And yeah, that's really bad because I'm disconnected to my team. We lost that fight completely through my positioning. Let's go back and try to learn how could I have done this differently now that I know what's going to happen. Where should I go? Or could I, in the next game, in a similar situation, could I change my behavior? Okay, I should probably not. Okay, vision. Yes, it's quite dangerous staying, like walking down here now, because my team is up here and I don't want to be the front line if they decide to move in. I really want to be behind my team, so I should be thinking more about where the enemies are coming from and how I can position behind the rest of my team, because, well, I'm Zoe and I'm not going to tank anything. Okay, so here I shouldn't be disconnected to my team. I think that's the biggest mistake. And then obviously tunnel visioning on Sona here isn't good, because I was pressing R before I saw Masaha. I should have just counted enemies and thought, okay, Masaha is going to be somewhere. I don't know where. And yes, that's just thinking about big threats, and in general, I should not be positioned disconnected from my team. Okay, I think that's a good learning. I try to implement that in my next videos and my solo queue climb. So if you want to follow me there, feel free to do so. I would really like your feedback and things I could be doing differently in the future. Like things you find myself doing which are really stupid. I think the next death was just silly. Yes, my third death was I was in the shop and not checking what was happening, and they just ran at me and killed me. I could have just walked away, but I was in the shop and didn't see it. And the last one, my viewer says that I shouldn't be ulting into the enemies that late into the game, I think, because everything one-shots me, and I should rather wait for them using spells like sums and actives so I can use them with my W. I think that would be a good idea. So let's skip to my last death, which is really stupid. Like, let's see if I could have done it or would do it differently in the future. Where am I? I'm here, very low. How did that happen? It was a little bit too fast. Okay, here I'm using my team as a front line, or my minions. Now it still looks good, and now I'm R-ing here. I think if I go here, I'm not too far ahead, like in front, because I still have a mate in front of me. That's okay, I think. I also got out before Misfortune R could hit me. And now Garen is going here. Oh, Pantheon's coming from here. Okay. Maybe I should really pay more attention where every single enemy is, rather than just concentrating on where my team is. I think that's a point I will try to implement. And yeah, that's it for the deaths, I think. Yes, here I'm dying, so not that cool. Oh, well, my death actually was, I don't know, should I have walked away? I think it's GG anyways, but let's see. Should I just walk away, or what should I do? Because I could have gone out, I think. Yes, at this point, I just thought I could kill her without getting damaged, but that wasn't true. She had her E up and was aiming just before. I think her E killed me. I'm not sure, maybe also just auto attack. But okay, I could have gotten out even though I did miss position earlier and didn't think about Pantheon. But okay, let's focus on the next thing, which was playing more with my jungler, because early on it really worked great. I first killed Malzahar, and then, like, if you want to see the gameplay, you can go to the video. But at one point, after I killed Malzahar and helped my jungler getting a kill, I think, yes, here, in the first 3.5 minutes, I think I played quite great. Like, I pinged that I would come here, help Viego, and we got that kill. But afterwards, if I just speed up and look on the minimap where I'm pathing, okay, I'm here, mid lane, just taking turrets. And not playing really aggressively. I'm not trying to trade with Malzahar. I think that's a thing my viewer said I should try to trade more aggressively like I did in the early stages. Because the first few waves I practiced a lot in practice tool with other people, and that's why there I have a lot of intention of trading, but later on I just try to like get my CS and I'm not doing a lot with my time. So let's see very specifically if I'm going here. What should I be doing now? Okay, he is spawning his stuff. I already used my cooldowns, so maybe before the wave meets. Let's see how am I using my cooldowns. I'm not having any mana, so that's the first mistake. Yeah, I think I didn't want him to crash the wave and I'm in an awkward position. I have no mana, so I should find a recall spot. Now it's not the time for trading, it's just I want to get this wave down as quick as possible and then recall. I hope I'm going to do that. Okay, I am. So let's see. When I come back, do I then do anything against him? I don't think so. So let's see what spells exactly I could have used. Okay, here I just got his shield off, which is really annoying. Does that scale? I'm not even sure. Does this passive scale? Yes. First it has 30 seconds cooldown and then only 12. So that's also what I felt like. His shield is just up all the time. It's quite hard to punish him. But okay, I went here, tried to E him. Oh no, I did not. Why did I not try to E him? Maybe I tried, but I pressed E too late or something and then it didn't get through. Let's see, do I have my E? Is it on cooldown or not? Because, okay, I had it. I think I tried to press E there. But the intention was there. I think that's not too bad. And now I'm just trying to get my CS. Okay, not got everything, but almost. I missed that one. He almost stepped into it. Now he's pressing R. And then I'm probably too scared to play the game anymore. I shouldn't be. I should probably still be trading heavily with him. But I don't know where Pantheon is, so maybe not. Maybe I should first get a deep ward, but I don't know when. So if you have any idea about that, share it. I really would like to learn, because I feel like now I don't know when I should place Vision. Oh, he survives with 14 HP, it seems. That's sad. Okay, I tried to trade here, but later on I think I didn't try to trade anymore. I just pushed waves and then, well, backed, spent my gold and didn't help my team. So maybe I should be focusing on my jungle. And once again, look after this 7-minute period. I think that's where I really started autopiloting, not thinking a lot anymore. My jungler is trying to do the void grabs here. I'm not reacting to it. Maybe I should see everything in the game. Where is the enemy jungler? Okay, he's bot side, so there's nothing I should do, I think. It's not contested, but obviously I don't know that. Let's speed up and see when he needs my help and what I did or how I could have helped him. But I did not. Because I really was just staying mid lane all the time, and that's not good with Zoe. Okay, here's a big fight I wasn't participating in, but I think I was in a rough spot. Yes, he probably just pressed R on me, and then I'm so low that I cannot do a lot. Okay, I don't think I could have been here just if I have played better earlier, but I don't want to change, like think about what if. It's more about what could I have actually done in this state. So here again, okay, it's too fast. I want to see as early as possible. How could I predict that Viego is trying to path bot after getting his dragon? I'm not really sure, but let's see. I'm just pushing mid, and now I try to get my plating. Okay. Could I instantly, after getting the plate, just not path up, but path down? I don't know. Did my team ping? I don't see any pings, so I wasn't aware. I am too late for this fight anyways, probably. But maybe I could have just hovered bot side, because I know there's my whole team, and even if someone gets to me, like Pantheon, I'm more safe because they can rotate quicker. So maybe that's something I should be watching out for in the next games. Trying to position on the side of the map where most members are from my team, so I can help them and they can help me. So we have numbers advantage. Okay, but it's already 12 minutes into the game, so it's not really early. I think earlier I didn't see a spot now because I was really busy getting my CS. I think I shouldn't be dropping a lot of waves for random roams. Okay, now what am I doing? I think I'm scared of Pantheon, so I'm pathing here and then trying to catch CS on the turret. And now my whole team is going to recall eventually because they got that roam off. Misfortune died, that's great. And now I should just get my CS and probably... No, I shouldn't recall after this wave. I should recall after the next one because I'm at Malzahar recall. And now I can crash one wave and he loses some CS, I hope. He doesn't have TP right now, so yes, that's what made me get more CS than him. But I don't know if that's actually the right thing to do with Zoe in the spots I'm doing it. Like I'm really playing like a scaling champion sometimes, and that's because I first started playing League with scaling champions. And yes, that's still my mindset in some situations. That's better to just CS and don't do risky things, but maybe I should try to do a little bit more risky stuff with Zoe, because she just is really strong early and tries to get kills to snowball the game, because if I just CS and Malzahar CSs, he outscales me later on. So I should be doing something more aggressively, I think. But yes, I think that's it for the video. Thank you really a lot for your comments, Eggman. And I think I will try to focus on the things I learned today in my next videos. So if you're interested in how I try to succeed doing that and how difficult it might actually be, just subscribe and wait for my next video. Yes, okay, that kill was cool. But okay, see you in the next one. I hope you had some fun or learnings as well, and maybe you can help me in my future games by recommending stuff I should be doing differently. And have a nice day. Bye.